Today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026. We are at the Piper Trailhead off of Route 16 and going up Chocorua today. It's a possibility of rain other places and maybe thunderstorms in the afternoon, and I think it should be clear here, although as we drove in, the summit was socked in, so we'll see. We're actually doing this just to get the Pennacook Camp Spur, which is near the top of the Piper Trail. So we're going to go up Carter Ledge because that's fun. There was rain yesterday, maybe a little bit this morning too. Hopefully it will be relatively dry. And then if the summit is in a cloud, we will not be summiting, but we're hoping it will clear out by then. And we'll come down and hit that spur and head on out. This is a large lot with an outhouse and a parking fee. So make sure to have a pass or fill out the little hang tag over here and pay. All right, we are off. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I am about 1.4 miles up, and this is, I believe, Nickerson Ledge. You can see there's a ledge. We're on the Nickerson Ledge Trail now. It's we're going to be on it for 0.8, and 0.2 up it is Nickerson Ledge, which I believe is this. You can see we've got cloud and a very low cloud here, so I think the summit currently is in a cloud. We'll see what happens when we get up there. I believe this is white pine. Smells good over here. Okay, and this is actually a little spur off the trail. It looks like there's two little herd paths. There's this one and this one. The trail comes up right there, goes over that rock, and then continues through. There's a rock right in there. Okay, Nickerson Ledge. Maybe our best view of the day. Hopefully not. Okay, so we are out on Carter Ledge now. This is middle sister, or middle and second sister. The summit of Chocorua would be over there. So we'll see what happens. Coming around though, there's views. Looks pretty good down there. So we're just coming up this slab now. It's pretty dry. It's a little bit wet in places that are not getting hit by the wind right now, but it's not slippery. Woohoo! These clouds are really moving fast. Maybe they'll lift. Let's hope so. This is the area that is what puts Carter Ledge Trail on the T25, Terrifying 25. And to me, it's really not a big deal. I do have to use two hands though. Gotta climb up this little crevasse right here. I think I need two hands. I do. Okay. There you go. And you can see we're socked in. So we're gonna be eating lunch in a cloud. That's okay. Okay. And then you just walk across it. I'll take it from you if you want.
Yep.
Yeah, that little lip is not quite big enough. Whoa. All right. So, I mean, if you fell off the side right here, it's like 12 feet of little slippy, and it gets higher up here. But I don't really think it's anything to be too concerned about, except you do want to be careful, and I'm doing this with one hand now. Let's see. I gotta take my hand out of my holes. Okay. Do. Oh, there you go. Once you're up to this part, I think the only sketchy spot is right here because it's relatively steep there. It's not going to kill you. You're fine.
Break a leg though, man.
I mean, this is definitely would be bad to fall off of, but they actually have the blaze right here. You could just climb that crack and hug that if you're afraid. I'm actually gonna take this crack and then that crack up. It's dry, so there's that. I've got on brand new shoes, so I'm feeling kind of invincible. I do want to have two hands with poles though, because my balance is not great.
Yeah, you can't just going up it.
Okay.
And then that way people can see what it's like.
Yeah, and then once you're there, you just cut across and go to the right, and it's just normal, correct? That's it, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's up there.
it's just normal. Okay.
It's normal.
Yeah, we're up in the cloud now. This area down here, you might be able to see some ledge. That's where we had those views looking up before. Okay, super humid. Super humid. I think it's like mid 70s right now though, but it feels
74.
74. It feels like hotter than that. Okay, up we go. We're at the intersection now with Middle Sister Trail and Carter Ledge. This is the end of Carter Ledge. Middle Sister Trail continues this way and goes down to the White Ledge Campground. And then it continues this way up to Middle Sister, which normally has a great view of Chocorua, but I think we'll have nothing. We're still gonna go eat our lunch there. We are approaching the summit of Middle Sister now, and it just started to rain. I got a rain alert that came through, so it said off and on showers for half an hour. So we'll see what happens. So we were gonna sit up there in the cloud and eat, but I think we're just gonna eat as we walk. And whatever. Bummer. This was the one weather forecast that actually looked good. Not just decent, it looked good down here. No rain, clear skies. So the point forecast for NOAA lied totally. But we have stuff planned for the next 2 days that are going to be really
Not rainy.
not rainy and dependent on, like, you need good weather for them. So, and we'll enjoy our views on those more than we would have on this. I mean, this is good too though, but that's okay.
We'll do it again.
Feels like the rain is letting up already. Let's hope. Okay. And we're off. We won't have any views. I would be very surprised. Okay, here we are. Middle Sister. Should be a great view of Chocorua. Of course there isn't. Got some remnants of the tie downs. And then this thing gets bigger and bigger every time I'm here. I swear to God. I don't know. I haven't been up here in 2 years, so we'll see. I guess I need to go right here. Okay. So now we're gonna head over to the Piper Trail. Start heading down. There's a little notice on here about historical, you know, don't try to take any of the rocks or anything, whatever. It's all part of history. Okay. I'm gonna go down and then do that little spur for the camp. Head down and see what the weather's like and how we feel. We've got some other stuff we could do. We're trying to finish up our Chocorua tab for the red line. And we have on it like a 3/10 section of the Kelly Trail down low, Brook Path, and the camp spur out here. So we could possibly do them all today, but I don't know if we're gonna. A lot of it's gonna be weather dependent, I think. We are on the Piper Trail now, heading down. The spur is pretty close to the top, so we'll be hitting that shortly. And we heard one rumble of thunder about a minute ago, so we'll see. It's still raining. The only people we saw today were 2 trail runners that passed us on the way up. Ugh. Guess I don't have to walk through that. Okay. It's an adventure. So we just literally came out of the cloud. It was raining until about 30 seconds ago, and now we're in full sun. And let me just get down off this. Oh, there we go. So all this stuff right here is Carter Ledge Trail going up to Middle Sister. And then behind us is Chocorua and Middle Sister. I'm sure they're still in a cloud. And over here is all Carter Ledge Trail. Also, This is the moats behind here. And we just passed a couple other people coming down. Quiet day, as it should be, I guess. Nothing to see up there. We're partway down Piper Trail, so this is looking up at the edge of Chocorua. Lots of slab in there. Coming around, we got blue skies. And then over here is Carter Ledge Trail, and behind that is where the rain currently is. I was hoping maybe for a rainbow. Nothing yet. And these wispy clouds just came up like they were huge and just came up through here so fast. It's crazy. Okay. We are up at the Camp Pennacook shelter right now. It has a privy. I don't see it though. There's a sign. We're actually sitting in the shelter. It's not raining though. We were gonna come here if it were raining. There's a sign right there for the privy. I walked out to the sign. I didn't go past it. I just don't see it anywhere. There's a little path down here in an area that looks like you could put 1 to 2 tents maybe. And I don't know if there's a water source. I don't hear any water. I would be a little surprised if there was a water source up here. And then this was quite a steep climb up from the trail and right through the trees. It's very hard to see, but that's like the edge of Chocorua. I can see bare rock faces glinting because they're wet from the rain. There's a little bit of a trodden path right there. I think it's just too steep to put up a tent most places out here. I don't know. All right, Camp Pennacook shelter. Pretty standard fire pit, obstructed view, space for, I don't know, 10 people maybe. Haven't seen any mice yet. Okay, I am at 7 miles right now. We just passed the intersection for Nickerson Ledge Trail. So we're less than a mile to the car. And I think we've decided we're just gonna leave the other 2 things that would finish up this tab for our White Mountain Trace. And go home and prepare for tomorrow's hike. Tomorrow, weather permitting, which I think it will, we're gonna be going up another Terrifying 25. One that we've only done one other time. And then bushwhacking on an abandoned trail to one of the New Hampshire 100 highest. So wish us luck. I hope the weather is good. I'll have a video for that. And hopefully it'll be a little more interesting than today's. There should be awesome views tomorrow, so we're counting on that.